I am now talking into the mic for an audio check by Daniel McKinney, and now I have to figure out something to talk about. Uh, so when I was in the second grade, I had a very peculiar teacher, and I still remember this teacher. Her name was Mrs. Goodwin, and I remember that when I was in second grade, like any other kids, I did pretty stupid stuff. But the funny thing is, one time we were in the spelling bee, and and then we were having our class preliminary rounds, I guess, basically to figure out who in our class, not the grade, but our class, who would go and represent, who was qualified to move on to the next round. And then as Mrs. Goodwin was reading out the words, and we had to figure out how to spell the words. Bye, PJ. I was given a word. I think the word was cute. And, us kids were trying to be funny and silly. So after we would spell the words, we would say something funny about the word at the end. And so me being the idiot that I spelled cute, C-U-T-E. And then I said, Mrs. Goodwin, you're cute. And all the kids started laughing. And then Mrs. Goodwin was on the floor, just dying. Well, she wasn't actually on the floor. She was just dying from the humor that I presented. Now, keep in mind, I was a dumb kid. And I wasn't really serious about it. I was just trying to say something to make everyone laugh or just give everyone a good time. But that was something that happened to me in the second grade. Now, what also funny thing that happened in the second, actually no, when I was in the fifth grade, I also had a very peculiar teacher. I actually don't remember my teacher's name, but I do remember that my class was very disruptive. I'm not saying that everyone was a bad kid, but most of them were pretty bad. We were rambunctious. We never really listened to her that much. But like any other relationship, it goes two ways. So, so our class was pretty rambunctious, very wild, misbehaving, and our teacher, I think she was a young teacher. I think because she was single. And well, not that I'm saying that all single teachers are young, but she looked young, she was single, and she had no kids. And so she didn't know very well what it means to raise kids and handle them. And I remember one time our class got so bad, our teacher just stormed out the room. And we were just like, what just happened? What do we do now? And then a different teacher came in and basically lectured us to empathize with our fifth grade teacher. And I knew what was going on, but I was just thinking like, actually, I wasn't really thinking anything. I didn't really have a lot of thoughts as a fifth grade kid. All I cared about was just going home playing video games. Um, Mother's Day is coming up. You guys excited about Mother's Day? Yeah? Are we all gonna do something special for our mothers on Mother's Day? I know. For most of us, the least we could do is give a phone calls to our mother. I know I plan to give a phone call to my mother. So I'm pretty grateful for the very fact that my mom is back in the United States. For those of you guys who don't know, my parents were missionaries in China for about 5 years. When they first went off to become missionaries, uh, my sister had just graduated high school, and I was, I think, in my sophomore year of college, yeah, coming out of my sophomore year of college, entering my junior year. And when I first heard the news, I was floored because I had no idea whatsoever that my parents were thinking of becoming missionaries. So I was thinking, like, wait, where is this coming out of? Like, were you guys planning this for a long time, and I just happened to not know about it? And so it was very sudden for me, and it was a really heartbreaking moment for me. But I knew that if God called my parents to go serve overseas, and that's what they're gonna do. My parents were very devout Christians in that, very committed to serving the Lord. So they went off to serve in China for 5 years, and I visited them a couple of times. Once for just pure vacation reasons, and another to lead a mission trip over there. And so uh, when and so things were getting bad over there. in terms of the riots that broke out for democracy in Hong Kong and with coronavirus happening. So my parents got out there fast, and I thank God to this very day that my parents got out there before Corona became a big thing. So now my parents are back, and they're living in Richmond, Virginia now, which is about about 3.5 hours away from here, and so it's definitely a much closer distance as opposed to getting a plane ticket and flying over. And so, Mother's Day is around the corner, and I've been trying to figure out, what's a great way for me to show my appreciation towards my mom. Um, it's not like I could just hop in a car and go over to them right now. Um, Logistically, that wouldn't be the wisest thing. Um, but all of you guys, there are many people out here who have very creative ideas of how to share their affection and endearment towards their mothers. I have absolutely no idea where I'm going with this. I'm just trying to talk on this mic. Mic check 1, 2. I know what I'm gonna do. I am not stopping. I will continue to go. I will continue to speak into this mic. Just trying to figure out what to do in speaking into this mic. Maybe I should sing a song, or maybe I should rap something. Um, Maybe I'll just pull up some lyrics. Okay. Mirror, mirror on the wall, tell me, mirror, what is wrong? Can it be my Dilla clothes, or is it just my Dilla song? What I do ain't make believe. People say I sit and try, but when it comes to being Dilla, it's just me, myself, and I. 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 Now you tease my plug one style and my plug one spectacles. You say plug one and two are hippies. No, we're not. That's pure plug bull. Always pushing that we formed an image. There's no need to lie. When it comes to being plug one, it's just me, myself, and I. 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 Proud, I'm proud of what I am. Poems I speak are plug to type. Please, oh please let plug to be himself, not what you read or write. Right is wrong when hype is written on the soul de la that is. Style is surely our own thing, not the false disguise of showbiz. De la soul is from the soul, and this fact I can't deny. Strictly from the Dan called Stucky, and from me, myself, and I. It's just me, myself, and I. It's just me, myself, and I. It's just me, myself, and I. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory for plugs 1 and 2. But that's glory's been denied by Kizits and Dookie eyes. People think they diss my person by stating I'm darkly packed. I know this, so I point at Q-Tip, and he states black is black. Mirror, mirror on the wall, shovel chestnuts in my path. Please keep on up with the nuts so I don't get an aftermath. But if I do, I'll calmly punch them in the 4th day of July, 'cause they tried to mess with 3rd degree. That's me, myself, and I. It's just 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 me, myself, and I. This is De La Soul, Me, Myself, and I, presented by Chris Bay in the form of spoken words. Now, what else should I do? Maybe I should go on to this song. Party people, your dreams have now been fulfilled. Get your butt up and let's get ill. That's right, y'all. We more than rough. We callin' your bluff. And when it comes to rhymes, Brick City! Yo, don't scandalize my. I spend too much time. Straight talk with the cash to etch my line walk. Never fetchin' for crime halt. Who goes there? Yo, it's the squeeze of five fingers, puffin' Smokey the Bear. Shining black like Darth Vader caps, they on stare. While we rockin' it, I'll rockin' it like the little ball inside the spray can, providing three coats for both child, woman, and man. God bless the God, lay these streets wall to wall. It go ooh, 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 ooh. Yo, you got popped like a flick by that rivalry click. It went ooh, 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 ooh. It ain't my fault your butt is on the asphalt. Got your chin touched by my fam who though you brought harm you see. I'm iced out like a glass of tea. Better yet, oatmeal cookies, y'all just rookies to me. Sliding up and down the court, but I don't think you can D. Why try? Maseo be getting high since Luke was Luke Skywalk. Man, my topic of talk is shedding shame all over your game, like them shorties who claim that Afrocentric lovin' is the past drug. A life filled with guns. That's what thugs love. Snatch you fast, wrap that butt in the rug of your choice while it muffles your voice. Now, when I'm swimming through the joint, I put the funk on hold. Cause if you don't, you'll see the bubbles come up. We run up a tab and gladly add a little extra for miss. Flashy faces with bigger lips for that butt to kiss. Most crews are post current while we're forever. Direct beats that's contagious, loved by all ages. Graduated from the UNI Versity of hard hitters for real. I got brothers in the streets that'll blast your butt for the shine and get ooh ooh ooh. Ooh. Yo, if you a fat chick getting your on tonight, then go ooh 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 ooh. Yo, put your hands opposite to the ground if you're loving your sound. Go ooh 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 ooh. Yo, and to my broke brothers on the corner holding me down, go ooh 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 ooh. Yo, I swear, Tommy gonna get it. He done did me wrong. I had plans to buy more land, plant corn, bust kernels on heat, work hard like wetbacks, setbacks is gonna get my butt to be hostile. Rock Wilder the beat, top dollar defeat, big monies make the big decisions, keep hip hop alive, it's just an intermission. Back to the second half of the feature flick, stacks and rap. I had a name for making paper since paper mache. Now my dollar coins. I got a name for making paper since paper mache. Now my dollar coins just pounds of yen for play. While your broke brothers reach drunk much quicker, you don't make enough bread to soak up all your liquor. Went from God to God. God, you're killing it. Should incorporate it. Invest $500,000 in it. Rap cast talk with no will in it. Sounding like they virtual. This joint will hurt you, yo. 'Twas the night before Christmas and my crib got robbed. Shh, 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 shh. They did a job. Took all my goodies out from under the tree except the CDs of shiny suit rappers and flossing MCs who fail at taking it to rhyme degrees. Dang. These are hard bars. Whoa. Man, you know no whack poems get no play in our homes. You need to not get nappy with me or else we gonna relax your mind, let your conscience be free. Yo, where my Wall Street brothers if you're up in the stands? Go ooh, 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 ooh. To my women that'll throw their hands against they punk man. Ooh, go ooh, 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 ooh. Yo, if they never been shot or stabbed, Brick City go ooh, 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 ooh. Yo, I gotta catch a cab back to the lab so I can smoke. Ooh, 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 ooh. De La Soul. Ooh. Lyrics. De La Soul got some sick bars. Man, this is sick. This was really sick. I should look for more. Let's see, what can I pull up next?